Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. And in today's video we have this brand new 2024 Lexus TX, and we're going to do the front grille chrome delete installation for this vehicle. So as you can see, this is how the front panel looks before doing the installation, and this is how it looks after the installation. So we just used the gloss black material in order to black out the entire front panel. Link for the product will be provided below, but with that being said, let's get started with the installation video. These are the tools you need for the installation. So when it comes to doing the installation for the front panel, all we need to do is just place the film on one end to the panel. That way it doesn't fall off when we're doing the installation on the other side. So you can start by aligning it to the edge. You can give yourself just a little bit of more material just to cover the tip of the panel here. And just make sure you align the rest of the film. Just a little bit of material here, because it will get trimmed off either way. So place it, lift it, and just guide it until you reach to the other end. With this one, you could use the top half of the panel as a guide to align the rest of the film. Also, if you do have excess material for the top section, you can always tuck it in since there is a good gap to tuck in the film. But with this one, you could also align it on the bottom, and if you have excess material, there's a small little gap also where you could insert your blade to trim out the excess material. So just lift it carefully, align it, follow the panel until you reach to the other end. So once you finish placing the film, you would just then grab your squeegee, start tacking everything down. Make sure to take your time removing all of the air that's underneath the panel. With this one, you can just squeegee at an angle, that way you don't crease the film. And then for the curved section here, you are going to notice you have a little bit of excess material. The material, you just lift it carefully, fold it, and then with your squeegee, tuck it underneath. That way you have coverage underneath the headlight. Just make sure when you're squeegeeing, go along with the panel, squeegee at an angle, that way you don't accidentally crease the film. So you just do the same for the rest of the panel, and then once we finish tagging down everything, we'll apply heat just to tack and seal the bottom edge here. So like I mentioned, once you finish tagging everything down, we're going to grab a heat gun and seal all of the edges. When it comes to applying heat around this small little curve, just apply heat. You could use the low setting for this part. Apply heat evenly. Make sure not to focus on one area. Apply it evenly. And then with your finger or your squeegee, you're just going to help it tack down little by little. That way we avoid creasing the film. And then once we tack down this, you would work your way to one end and then finish off the other side as well. So to give the film more breathing room, just lift it a little bit from the curve, and then apply heat and then seal it with your finger or squeegee. So it should look like this, no creases, no fingers. And then like I said, just finish the other side and then repeat it to the other end. And once you finish tacking down this whole side, before you trim off though, make sure you tuck in as much as you can. That way you have coverage on the bottom. So like here on this area, I tucked in as much as I could, and it tucked in perfectly fine. This is excess material, so as you can see, I can't tuck in more. That's the most it goes. So this excess material, will just trim it off up to here. And just take out your blade just a little bit, insert it in the gap, and carefully just trim it off. So the last thing to do once you finish with the entire installation for the front panel is to post-heat everything. That way we help the adhesive on the film act very faster, and also while we're applying heat, if there is any film still lifting around the edges or anywhere else around the panel, we're just going to apply heat to help it tack down. And with this part, you could use the low or the high setting for the heat. Just make sure if you do use the high setting not to get too close and not to focus also on one area. Make sure you spread the heat evenly throughout the entire panel, that way we don't burn the film. So take your time doing this step, and then once you're done with this process, you're done with the installation. So that concludes the installation video for the front grille chrome delete installation for the 2024 Lexus TX. We hope that the video helped you guys out with the installation. Don't forget to drop a like on the video, make sure you subscribe and turn on that notification bell. That way you don't miss any of our upcoming installation videos. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys on the next one.